This tutorial will show you how to set up students, add students to your student roster in IXL. To do that, you want to log on to the instructor environment in IXL. And so that's going to www.ixl.com/signin/Waukesha. And from here, you log into your instructor account. So you put in your instructor username and password and click sign in. And so as of now, we've got these headers up top here, and of course we're using IXL for math skill building. So if we click on math, we can see all the math skills here. Up at the top here, we can click on roster. And as of right now, I don't have any students listed on my roster. So I'm just going to add a few students. So what I would typically do is I would then maybe log into Infinite Campus here so that I can go to my roster under campus instruction. And it's not an attendance day today, so I can't look at my attendance, but if I just click on roster, then I should be able to click my AO group. I'll just take group 1 here. And so group 1, I'll just pretend this is my AO class here. And so I'm going to add these kids to my IXL roster. So I'm going to go ahead and type in the last name. And as you can see, as I type in the last name, if the student's in the system, their name will automatically pop up. So I just want to kind of verify that this is the student I see on my roster. And it is, so I'm going to go ahead and enter that student. And then I'm going to go ahead and enter the rest of these students here. So it starts to auto-populate when you type in the first few characters. So I'm going to verify that I want Christian Johnson. So I'm going to scroll down here. Here's Christian Johnson. Everything matches. I'm going to go ahead and type in the next student. And scroll down to hit Martinez here. Jacob. There's Jacob. And if you ever type in the first couple of letters and there isn't a student, the student doesn't self-populate on the list. So here's Jason. If Jason wasn't on the list, then you have to, you can't just add them. You'll have to come talk to either me, Leslie Potter, or Rob Severson, and have us add that student. You should only be adding students to your roster that are already in the system. And I'll add the last student here. Okay, so I now have all my students added to my system, and I can start using the class, or I can then start to progress monitor these students as they complete their skills. So if I go back to the math window and I come back to that roster, those 6 students are still there in our roster.